Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be talking about key features of exponential functions. So mostly we're going to be talking about intercepts, growth rate, and then domain and range. We're also going to throw asymptotes in there, so that's a little bit new. But let's start with this very first part. We're looking at the general form. And the general form is always going to be y equals a times b to the x. And this b here can change depending on the problem. And your parent function is actually going to be this b to the x right here. So let's say we're working with a 2 right here, the parent function would be 2 to the x. If it was a 3, the parent function would be 3 to the x. So it's a little bit weird how that works. But starting with this a value right here, this a value is always going to be the initial value, and it is also the y-intercept. So you can think about initial value and y-intercept going together as they usually do. B, we're going to call the growth or decay factor. And one way you can remember that this is factor is that a factor usually has parentheses. So I'm just going to draw some parentheses here. And then x up at the top, that's going to be unit of time. So it could be seconds, it could be minutes, it could be years, decades, things like that. Other little things in here is that b could either be 1 plus r or 1 minus r. So if b is 1 plus r, then this is going to be growth. And if b is 1 minus r, this is going to be decay. All right. R is going to be that rate of growth or decay as a decimal. So we are going to need to convert it to a percentage after we find that as a decimal. So let's just make a little note of that. Need to convert to %. Okay. We also have another form that we could take over here, and that is the form y equals a times b to the x plus k on the end. So this is just shifting it up a little bit, and the y-intercept will actually change to a plus k. And the reason is this is your initial value, but then the whole thing is being shifted up k, so it's just moving that initial value up k units. And then we also have this k is going to be a horizontal asymptote. And what an asymptote is just a line that the graph can never touch. So it's going to be approaching that k value, and we will see that later on in these videos. Okay, let's move on to the next video now. Hope that you guys enjoyed this. Goodbye.